Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and I am, make sure, okay, I am coming here because I was just watching Ring of Fire, and they was talking about Mike Pence, and that Mike Pence is now more popular than Donald Trump, which is not a secret. But anyhow, and that, because y'all know I quote everything when it comes to, hold on. Alright, when it comes to Left Behind series, I quote everything to that. You know, that's one of my go-tos. But anyways, it made me think when Nicolae was coming into power, when he was coming into the White House, he said in the movie that he was, he said that he never broke a bone, and he was saying all this stuff. Okay, if y'all seen it, Kirk Cameron, Left Behind. I say that in every time that I say Left Behind, so that y'all know what version I'm talking about. Okay, so Kirk Cameron, Left Behind, that. Now, I was remembering back from, and I heard something, I think it was yesterday, that they were saying that everybody was telling Trump not to kick Mike Pence out, because if he does, everybody is going to vote for Mike Pence, like to keep him and to kick Trump out. And that brought me to this, and me hearing Ring of Fire, which I will link that video down below, that made me think. Y'all know me. My opinion, once again, merely just my opinion, made me think of Nicolae. Because in the movie, Nicolae wasn't bad, he wasn't nasty, he was friendly, he was helping, he wasn't trying to stab you in your back. Until he got in power. And even then, you had to think what he thought, because why? He was the Antichrist. Now, I brought up this Wikipedia, and I will read it to y'all. But what made me think of that was last year, Pence said that he had a dream that God told him he's going to be president. That's what he said. I was like, okay, I knew it was either Pence, I knew it was either Jared Kushner, or I even put Barron in it, that is in the White House, that is the Antichrist. I still say that. And so when with me now, with him now being popular, which I said this last year, that I said Pence or Kushner. That's the two that I said. That's the Antichrist besides Trump. Trump was like the third one, but I'm now saying Barron, because anyhow, I say that now that it comes out that Pence is more popular than Trump, that's a Nicolae move. That's a Nicolae move. I don't know if this is gonna say everything that I wanted to say. See, Nicolae, Jetty, Carpathia. Sorry if I'm not reading it right. Gary, can you turn the fan off? Because I have a feeling that they can't hardly hear me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hen.
Okay. Pretty much.
Here, go. Okay. Nicolae Jetty Carpathia is a fictional character and the primary and hold on, Gary, can you read this, please? Hold on, Gary will read it because he knows all these big words.
Okay.
Go lay down. I'll read this. Hold up. Okay.
You gotta make sure that you read it. Don't let the screen go dark.
Okay. Nicolae Jetty Carpathia is a fictional character and the primary antagonist in the Left Behind book series written by Tim LaHaye and Jerry B. Jenkins. Within the series, Carpathia is the Antichrist and leader of the global community, a world government which he ultimately marshals against the followers of Jesus Christ.
Jesus
He
Christ.
was born February the 16th in
Baron.
Cluj County, Romania. He died February the 16th in Megiddo, Israel. Nationality is Romanian. His profession is a politician.
Hold on, Gary.
Okay. Look at that.
According to the plot, born in
2000.
Romania, Carpathia was the product of genetic engineering and artificial insemination. His mother, almost Melania.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
Right here. Fictional biography.
Yeah.
It's not coming up. There it is. Okay, where were you at? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
His mother.
Just read it over.
Okay. So according to the plot, he was born in Cluj County, Romania. Carpathia was the product of genetic engineering and artificial insemination. His mother, Marilena, was unwittingly convinced by a group of Lutherans, whose group she joined to become the mother of a child who they assured her would change the face of the world. Marilena stayed with her husband, Soren, until the baby was born, insisting that her son keep the strong Carpathia name. In the prequel novels, it is explained that the name Nicolae, when translated, means victory of the people, although this is far from Carpathia's actual goals. Through his parents, Carpathia possessed a unique bloodline dating back to ancient Rome. So he could actually claim to be a Roman descendant. This reference both the early Christian belief that the Antichrist would come in the form of a Roman emperor, as well as the current pre-millennialist Christian view that the Antichrist will emerge from a new Roman Empire. As a young child, Carpathia showed remarkable intelligence and athletic ability, and also proved to be extraordinarily manipulative, able to bend others to his will with relative ease. His handlers arranged for his mother to be eliminated, and Nicolae himself eventually demanded the dispatch of his father, a key to his rise to power. With his advisors and counselors, Carpathia formed a successful import-export business, which quickly made him a millionaire. After he became a millionaire, he is then taken by a demon to a desert, probably the Judean desert, where he is forced to live without food and water for 40 days. In contrast to Jesus' temptation, Nicolae falls for all three temptations, thus fully confirming that he will soon be the Antichrist. After that, he is then returned to Romania. Next, he quickly grew bored with business and finance and guided by the kingmaker Leon Fortunato, set his sights on politics. At the age of 24, Carpathia stepped into the political scene as a member of the lower house of the Parliament of Romania, falling victim to Fortunato's blackmail. The president of Romania resigned, allowing Carpathia to assume power. With the unanimous support of the country's parliament, shortly after, in the chaos following the rapture, Carpathia was appointed United Nations Secretary General. From this office, he converted the UN into a global community, appointing himself as the governing supreme potentate. Death and resurrection. After 3.5 years in power, Carpathia was assassinated by Chaim Rosenweg, an Israeli botanist and statesman. He was killed by a lethal head wound from a blade which Rosenweg had concealed. His demise was short-lived, however, as after 3 days of lying dead, Carpathia's body was indwelt by Satan himself, thus making Carpathia appear to rise from the dead, and further concrete his power. He had 4 million people at his funeral. Final 3.5 years. To complete his quest for world domination, Carpathia created the One World Unity Army, composed of all GC military presence on the planet. Their mission was to destroy the remnant stronghold of Petra and take over the city of Jerusalem as the world's new capital, following the supernatural destruction of New Babylon. He also gathered the armies of the world at the Valley of Armageddon for the battle with Jesus Christ and his army.
You can stop right there.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what I feel like is happening. I feel like no, Pence haven't died. I haven't heard of him dying. I hope nobody don't assassinate him. That's not where I'm coming. I hope nobody gets assassinated. I don't want violence on anybody. But it's just, it's weird to me. It don't make sense. But it makes all the sense in the world. That to me is pushing more towards Barron. But, I mean, to me, that's just me, that is pushing more towards Barron. And I only say that, and I know that they say men can have babies up until they die. I'm just saying, Barron is 14. Or he's 13. He just turned 13. Okay, so that means when he was born, Donald Trump was 61. I'm just saying. Because Donald Trump just turned 64.
At the end of the next term, he could legally become
But
president.
I'm saying, it's just, she could have been not falsely, inseminated with Barron. You know, and got a baby.
I believe he don't look nothing like Trump.
I think he looks like Eric. That's who I think he looks like. I think he looks like Eric Trump.
None of his kids you could prove were his.
No, hey, the girls look just like his old ugly self. I'm not saying, now you know what, yeah, I'm not saying that the kids are ugly, because I know that I'm not nobody's cup of tea, you know, but they got some strong features.
Would look horrible.
They got some strong features. I should say that. All the kids got strong features. Let me just say that. None of them is like, oh yes, cat meow. They all got strong features in their own little way. I just think the girls have more stronger features like the father than they do like their mother. But yes. Anyways, that was my video.
Like
Who looks like their mama?
girls. Well, I don't know about the one he hates.
I don't know. I don't think Tiffany looks like her. Like, it starts with an M. I can't never remember her name.
I don't know.
Mara. I don't think she looks like her.
I thought she was supposed to be like almost a beauty queen.
I mean, she would, but that don't mean nothing. I have seen some ugly beauty queens, and I'm just like, how?
But Ivanka, I think, looks a lot like
Ivana?
Ivana Trump. You don't know if you ever like her.
But anyhow, we see different things. But if y'all like this video, please like, share, comment. I'm gonna send this, I put this in the comments down below so that y'all can read this for yourself, and I will leave the video that made me think about it. Alright, have a blessed night. Bye.